All right, hello everybody, and welcome into the SFA College Football Playoff. Before we get started, let me know if you can hear me. I am so excited. I hope you are too. If this is your first time watching the SFA, you are in for a treat. It's an online dynasty ran primarily through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can join in, claim a team, set the playbook, set the depth charts. You can recruit in the server. You can hire coordinators. You can participate in tons of server games for rewards. It is a very, very fun time. Let me know if you can hear me before we get on started, as this is the inaugural 12-team playoff here in the SFA. So we are here for the CFP opening round with home games on campus. Let's go. And just start a couple disclaimers. If you are watching live, feel free to drop a Twitch Prime. If one of our users does win the national championship, they get a care package including some home field merch and a national championship trophy. If you want to know what that looks like, just ask Pinhead. I'm sure he has that picture on speed dial, and we'll send it to you. But yeah, we're here on a Monday. We're doing all 4 games today. We're gonna have 2 here in the morning and 2 later on in the afternoon, and this is what the bracket's looking like today. So we've got Clemson and Minnesota, Oklahoma, and Stanford on bye weeks, and then the first game we're gonna watch is Tennessee take on Washington. Then we're gonna go over to Alabama, see them take on Illinois. Later on tonight at 5:30 Eastern is going to be TCU taking on Georgia, and we'll end the night today with Georgia Southern taking on East Carolina. Hype, yep. And I got my and we got all of our commands to work. And finally, shout out to Home Field. They are our affiliate. The best college brand out there for apparel. They focus on vintage design, super comfortable. They have not just football schools, there's 180 plus schools. They do basketball, hockey, all sorts of different things, wrestling. So feel free to check them out. You can use code SFA for 15% off your first purchase. Pretty sure you can still get stuff by Christmas, and you can use that code once per email. And finally, before we get started here, if you guys won a bowl game yesterday, you earned an off-season strategy. What that means is you can pick one of these 4 items, and it gives you a bonus. The only one that takes effect immediately is an additional transfer portal scholarship that you can use on this cycle, which will be a little bit after the national championship. But yeah, with all the disclaimers out of the way, as always, we're going to go through both rosters and we'll get right into the game. And we're going to start out with the number 11 seed, the 11-2 Washington Huskies. This making their 3rd CFP appearance. Their first one was back in Season 9, where they lost to Clemson in the first round. Then in Season 10, they beat Baylor, only to lose in the semifinals to Michigan State and Coach McNasty. This one is going to be a fun game, and this is actually a team that we haven't seen a lot of. So they have Joe Davis as their quarterback. We've seen him before, most notably in that 4 overtime game on BearCave against Arizona last year. But if he gets hurt, we'll see Rayshawn Gloop, the SFA player, see what he can do. But Joe Davis is the guy. At running back, they got Dominique Bentley, 87 overall, and we might see a little bit of Terrence Tatum as well, a true freshman, 80 overall power back. At wide receiver, it's Kevin Howell, John Gordon, and Josh Banks. And the big guy, though, is Daryl Bain. Remember, about midway through the season, he had like a 29 reception, 400-yard game. So I think he might be the X factor on this offense. At tight end, you got Tavares Anderson. And on the line, freshman, and then not the same kind of Washington you typically see, but still a decent offensive line. And Paris Hancock on the left side. Right side is Will Palmer. And in the middle, you got Chris Scott and Charles Hayes. At linebacker, Ivan Falk, the senior. Todd Dahl in the middle. And Zach Smith on the right side. This linebacker core looks to be the best part of this defense. And out wide, you've got Jerry Pruitt, Jamal Campbell, Will Williams, and Brandon Ginn. Some decent speed from these top three. We'll see what they can do against these really good receivers. And out back, you got Will Jones and Trevor Shelby. And at kicker, they've got a true freshman. Let's check his stats. 10 of 15 on the year. 69 power, 72 accuracy, so unlikely to make a massive impact today. But yeah, that's the Washington roster led by Coach Damian. But they're taking on the number 6 Tennessee Volunteers, led by not Bishop Moore. Remember, Coach Nick runs a 2-quarterback system, so on game day, he is being led by Boss Hennessy. Now, remember, Tennessee is 0-2 on game days this season against Alabama and Texas. So we'll see what he can do here. And this is Tennessee's second appearance in the college football playoff. Their first one, they beat Iowa State as the number 1 seed, and then they lost to Baylor. That was back in season 11. At running back, the freshman All-American Des Stiffy, 99 stiff arm, obviously. So we'll see if he can have a big day. At wide receiver, Chris Beach, the junior, is the number 1 receiver. Tyrone Dixon, Edmund Edwards, Mario Reed, and Nick Rogers is who we're going to check out today. And then the freshman tight end, Jake Laxton III, along with Snow Graves, both SFA players. Remember, Jake Laxton had an insane play against, I believe, who was it, Georgia or Florida, to win the game. O'Hare is on the left tackle. Marsh Lareth, left guard. The middle is J.J. Gray, Michael Nunez, and Tanner Walker on the right side. This is probably the best offensive line in the country. On the defensive side, Marcus Russian. You got Brent Taylor, SFA player down here. Jamarian Sippins, along with Jerry Hunt. And at linebacker, you got Bruno Van Peter, Nick Dobinski, and Stanley Bell. And out wide, Bobby Miller, SFA player Sam Powell, and Antonio Broussard. And then in the back, Benny Simmons and Taylor Sockrider, the transfer from Georgia. This is probably the best safety duo in the CFP as well. And the kicker today is Chris Martin, I believe. Or, yeah, I think it's Chris Martin is who he has there. 96 power, I believe. 68. But yeah, and then Nick, if you're here, let me know what jerseys you like to wear if you want to just go standard. And then Coach Damian, if you're here as well, let me know. And we'll go ahead and get you started. Before we jump on into it, we always run predictions here on the Twitch channel for Bob and Us, which you can redeem for, certain prizes. I just set the prediction complete from last night. But who's going to win this one? Remember, these matchups dictate double points for BearCave, these first round ones on campus. Remember, Tennessee is at home today in Neyland. Washington's traveling a long ways here. I think they have the longest route in the first round. So who do you have, Tennessee or Washington? Remember, Washington's only losses this season are to Stanford. Orange and white for Nick. All right. As always, thank you guys for watching on a Monday. Weird time, I know, but luckily the time slots worked for all the coaches. They all found one that they could make, so that's great. So 91 overall versus 86. Obviously, Tennessee has the advantage, but we all know the woes of the SEC. They've never won a national championship here in the SFA. And remember, folks, the winner of this game will go on to face Oklahoma in the Sugar Bowl. We might have just disconnected for a second, but it should be good now. Just reload the stream. I just want to make sure the stream's still working for you guys. You guys can still hear me. I didn't drop any frames. It just said disconnected for half a second. And the prediction is over. So yeah, just let me know. Make sure you can hear me before we start. Don't want to start the CFP with a... Hello, hello, hello. Just need one chatter and then we'll get started. Go Vols, Maddox, can you hear me? We're good? Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, cool. All right, let's get it started here. We are kicking off the first CFP opening round in the NCAA era. We've done a 12-team playoff twice, but it was on a completely different sim engine where we couldn't even watch the gameplay. So this is going to be electric. Shout out to the Revamp team for all the work they do on this game and the ability for us to do all the things we can do. But we are here in Neyland. The CFP officially kicking off. And the first time I'm watching the presentation on the CFP opening round games. I'm pretty sure any bowl logos and stuff has been removed, but I don't think they added any CFP stuff. I think it just looks like a regular home game. And then when we get into, obviously, the New Year's 6 and the quarterfinal and the semifinals, then those bowl games take over. Oh, baby, it is here, the CFP, the 12-team playoff we've been talking about for years, finally here. And the big question going into these 4 games is, are they going to stay close? A lot of years we don't have really close quarterfinal games. Normally one team really controls the game for the entire time. So the question is, with expansion, will we see some more competitive games here in the first round? As we've got Washington coming on in to Tennessee. Neyland Stadium, Boss Hennessy, Des Stiffy. Can Tennessee finally put a game day together? That is the question. So the kickoff here to kick off the CFP. Washington wins it and they will kick. So we're going to see Tennessee on the field first here in Neyland. And we are off in the season 13 college football playoff. Tennessee takes the rock first there on the return. Here they go, and they take over about the 24, Nick Rogers. So here comes the freshman, Boss Hennessy, along with Des Stiffy in the backfield. Number 5, Jake Laxton with those elbow pads. Chris Beach, bottom of your screen. Winner takes on Oklahoma and Jay Jettas. So Hennessy's going to start the game, and he's going to get sacked. No, he evades it and gets sacked again. They bring a blitz on the first play, and Chris Scott cleans him up. Hennessy, he avoided the corner, but stepping up ran him right into Scott's face. Dragged down, no face mask there. He got the front of the jersey. Big start for Washington. Just as we were saying how great this offensive line is. So if they can get through, this is going to be a long day for the Tennessee Volunteers. 2nd and 16, Des Stiffy takes his first handoff. He wiggles around and gets about 4. Des Stiffy was the top freshman All-American running back, and he was in the Heisman conversation for quite a bit. So 3rd and long here on the opening possession for the Vols. Hennessy, he has some time. He delivers a strike and just overthrown his man. He had a step. Washington gets a 3 and out to start it here. So out comes the punt unit. A big opening stop for Washington on the road, taking the crowd out of it, and they will return. Nice little block there. He cuts to the outside. There he goes. He finds some room. Justin Harvey for 14. So here comes Joe Davis and company, Bentley in the backfield, and they come out in the Maryland eye. Remember, we've seen this Washington team before, and they run a very unique offense. Very tight, very loaded sets. They love bringing in the big guys and just overpowering you. So we'll see if they continue that strategy this year. And yeah, they've lined up under center both times now. I formation this time. This time, Joe's going to throw it. Dumps that off to Bentley, and he goes down. First down, though. First down of the game. The Huskies love it. Remember, this was a Washington team that thought they were going to get a first-round bye, but losing twice to Stanford, dropped into 11. We got triple option here, and down goes Davis in the backfield. An interesting call there. Didn't expect triple option from this team. As we hear Rocky Top blaring in the background, you'll hear it all day long. So 2nd and 12 now. On the plus side of the 50, inside the 45. Rep pistol here. They're going to power run it to the right-hand side, and he goes down. Bruno Van Peter on the tackle, the SFA player. And a 3rd and long now for Washington. Could this be a defensive battle today? As we got Benny Simmons coming into the box. Taylor Sockrider, single high safety. They bring the blitz. They pick it up. Davis dumps that one off. Can Bentley get there? He stiffies one, and he gets the first down. Sockrider couldn't get there in time. First down, Washington, as they are now inside the 30. Bentley is their star player. We've yet to see Desmond Bain get involved. We're going to hand that off to Bentley here. He finds a little bit of room, and he gets about 10. They will mark him just short. Dobinski on the tackle, the middle linebacker. As we're now just inside the red zone. 3 minutes into the CFP, and we got a unique set here. 4 men in the backfield. Another run to Bentley. He reverses field, and he gets inside the 10. Last man brought him down. Dominique Bentley, have yourself a drive. And they're hurrying this one up. I formation now. They must see something they like. They're going to adjust the formation. 8 in the box here. They're still going to run it. And he cuts outside and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Benny Simmons, his 2nd tackle of the game. One of the best safeties in the country. Once again, offset I. That right side getting loaded. They're going to throw it, though. Davis dumps that off, and it's tipped away. Nick Dobinski. If he got another finger on that, it could have been a disaster for Washington. But a big stop. So 3rd and goal from the 10. Can they punch this one in? Oh, they almost jump. They bring a blitz. Picked up to the end zone. And just out of bounds here. Tennessee gets a stop. As they bring out the field goal unit. I believe that was Desmond Bain in the backfield, or the back of the end zone, and they just couldn't hit him. And that's huge for Tennessee as they add 3 here. So Tennessee takes over now, giving up the first points of the day. But that was a huge 4-point swing there. Just unable to get that foot in bounds for the receiver in the back of the end zone. That would have been a great start here for the Huskies, but they'll take 3. So here comes Boss Hennessy and company again. No first down on the last drive. Hennessy throwing this one away. So 0-2 to start the day here for Boss. 1 overthrow, 1 throwaway. As they audible here, Laxton to the slot. That is a mismatch. Hennessy, he has some time. He delivers it over the middle, and there's a strike. First down, Curtis Bolden. The fullback getting involved here. So the first down here for the home team. Can Tennessee get on in it? It looks like they're threatening another blitz. They move Laxton over. See if he can handle that. They're going to throw it again. 3-step drop and a quick throw out wide. There he goes down the sideline. Chris Beach, the top receiver, getting some separation, and Tennessee hits him. He put that one on a rope. Massive play here for the Vols. Inside the 30 now. Tennessee is moving the rock. They're going to toss it out to Hennessy. Hennessy, he stiffies a man, and he gets about 2. Tennessee putting up their best threat of this first quarter. 2nd and 8. Play action. Over the middle. Open man. That's Mario Reed. 14-yard gain. As we've seen throughout the year, this connection between Hennessy and Reed has become electric. as they're inside the 15 now here very quickly. Tennessee looking to take the lead back. Hennessy throwing that out of the back of the end zone. He didn't like the coverage, didn't like the look. Veteran move there from the freshman. 2 tight end set now. Snow Graves, Jake Laxton on the field. They're going to audible here. Go back into the shotgun. Beach to the opposite side. Laxton in the slot. Hennessy, they bring a blitz. Free rusher, and he's hit, and he gets it off. They're going to call that one incomplete. No fumble. But once again, getting to the quarterback. And it's 3rd and 10 now for Tennessee. Both defenses standing on their head early on. Hennessy, he has time. He's going to throw that to the end zone. He hits Laxton. Touchdown, Tennessee. The first touchdown of the 12-team playoff. Hennessy to Laxton the 3rd. A big response here for Tennessee. Did you hear Rocky Top? Good old Rocky Top. The home team is loving it. This might be one of the first leads they've had at home on game day this year. Remember, seen them twice. They placed Alabama. They played Texas, and they lost both of those games. So, see what they can do against Washington. Washington coming back out. I think the goal is to stop Bentley. He is the X factor on this offense. Make Joe Davis beat you through the air. Davis throws this one. And there's Kevin Howell, his first catch on the day. It's a nice little 13-yard slant. Welcome in, D-Sleep. Coming back out in a very unique package here. 3 down running backs. Could be triple option. There goes Davis. Oh, and if he would have seen that hole to the outside, he might have still been running. His sock rider cleans him up in the middle. But 2nd and inches incoming for the Huskies. Very unique offense they run up here in the Pacific Northwest. Man in motion, that's Howell. They're going to give it to him on jet sweep. He turns the corner and gets the first down. Very creative misdirections offense, running the ball. This is why Washington is 11-2 as they move the man in motion. Drop, max protection. They dump it off to the tight end. Catch by John Gordon. Second and 3 now. 2 tight ends out yet again. They can give it to Bentley. He hasn't touched the rock yet this drive. So they're across the 50. Toss out left. Nobody there for Tennessee. Cuts inside. Runs through Benny Simmons. And that is a first down for Bentley. Averaging just over 4.5 a carry early on. As we're now threatening yet again. Can Washington punch it in this time? As they're going to stack that right side. Hand off here for Bentley. And he gets about 3. Cleaned up in the middle there. Desmond Bain, number 10 in the slot. He missed that touchdown the last drive. They're going to blitz him. That's Sock Rider, but they get it away. Live to fight another down. And you do not want the Georgia transfer in your face there. No, thank you. All right, crowding the line here. Interesting setup for Tennessee defensively. They pick up the blitz, dumping it off, and that is going to be 4th and inches. Darrell Bain can't get the first down. Again, just missing. A big play for Bain here twice in the first quarter. He missed that touchdown, and now he misses the first down, and likely the field goal team coming on out. No, they're going for it. So getting aggressive here early. First quarter going for it. They love their running game. See what they do. Hand off to Bentley. He stiffens a man and he goes down. Sock Rider hits him in the backfield. The Volunteers take over as Rocky Top reigns throughout the stadium. So all volunteers here early. The fans are loving this. Hennessy, play action fake. He has all the time in the world. He delivers. Oh, am I? It's almost picked. Dropped by the cornerback. But they live to fight another down. They're going to hand this to Des Stiffy now to the outside. He Stiffy's one, but he can't get there. It's 3rd and long. This game is going to be insane. Yeah, too close to comfort. You're right, D-Sleep. 3rd and 11. Hennessy in the shotgun. Laxton in motion. He had the touchdown the last drive. Hennessy has time. Clean pocket. Yams it deep. One-on-one, and he connects with Tyrone Dixon. His first catch of the day. A big brain move. Throwing that back shoulder. Avoiding the safety. Perfect placement. Man in your face. First down, Volunteers, as they are at their own 49 now. Stiffy in the backfield. Delayed give. Over the middle, and it is caught! Chris Beach makes the catch. The diving defender couldn't get the hand on it. First down, Tennessee, as they continue to move the rock. 2 tight ends set yet again. Graves in Laxton. They're going to hand this off to Stiffy on the counter. He reverses the field, and they bring him down. So Washington's selling out for the run here early, holding Stiffy to 6 yards on 4 carries. But it's been the pass that's been the dagger here. This is the Hennessy coming out party. As Hennessy keeps it for the first time today, he finds room to the outside, cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and they get just close to the first down, as that is going to end the first quarter here in the CFP opening round. Tennessee, number 6, leads 7-3 at home. You got to wonder, why did they go for that one? As we flip sides now, 3rd and 1 for Tennessee. They're going to hand that off to Stiffy. He finds a first down. First and 10 here. Hennessy under center. They are going to audible. Go back into pistol here. Another handoff to Stiffy to the outside. He has some room. There goes Stiffy. Down the sideline. He has the speed to the 3. A big run for Des Stiffy. His first of the day. Untouched. Look at the lead blockers. Look at Chris Beach. Great run blocking from the wide receiver. First and goal for the Volunteers. Can they extend this lead? I formation. Hennessy. He's quarterback sneaking. Unbelievable. You guys don't understand. That is the first quarterback sneak we've ever seen ran or called in SFA history on game day. We've never seen him actually call that play. Unbelievable. Second and goal here. Hand off to Stiffy up the middle. Touchdown, Volunteers. They extend the lead to 11. I cannot believe that they called a quarterback sneak. We've never seen that happen. I kid you not. 5 seasons of simming this. We've never watched the CPU call a QB sneak. A lot of game left to play, Mango. On paper, Tennessee seems like the much better team, and I'll bet we haven't seen Washington play all that much this year, but Tennessee so prone to choking on game days, not playing well. But the playbook change might have been the problem, and Nick might have hit it out of the park. Tennessee is balling. As Bentley, though, he gets a carry here, 4 yards. Yeah, Washington loves running these wacky formations. I have no idea what playbook they run, but it's gotten him to the CFP 3 times. As he's hit hard there. That's a sack from Bruno Van Peter. 3rd and long now for Washington. Free rusher right through him. Boom. Who would have thought a QB sneak could have gotten me so hyped, folks? I'm loving Rocky Top right now. They're belting it out here on third down. They're throwing it out wide. Screen pass. He hits one, but Dobinski cleans them up. 3 and out for the Huskies. The Tennessee Volunteers are reeling here early on. As the punt team comes out yet again. So many missed opportunities for Washington in this first half. As we get a flag here. And that's a big call. It's going to push them back 15 yards where they would have started around the 50. So Jeff Horn, not clutch. Nick pissed at the refs, pulling a Mahomes, whining about the call as they start here on the 34. Trips right in shotgun. Hennessy, they bring a blitz. He sacked here off the edge. Hancock gets to him. Paris, Hancock. I thought he had time, but rolling right was the wrong move as he was gearing up a yam. Hancock brings him down. As that right side is the weakest part of this line. A massive stop there for Washington. Gotta curb this momentum somehow. 2nd and 18. Quick option, dumps it to Hennessy. Oh my God, Stiffy! What a hit from Jason Johnson! Oh! And they continue to go backwards. 3rd and 23 now. Hennessy, they only rush 2 here. He yams it deep and it's tipped away. Jerry Pruitt. His 2nd deflection of the day and a massive stop here from Washington to kind of curb the momentum. You don't hear Rocky Top blaring anymore. As they are going to return it here. I absolutely love watching game days in Neyland because the crowd tells you who has the momentum. If it's silent, you know it's the away team. If it's blaring Rocky Top every single play, then it's Tennessee, right? So we're going to get some triple option for Davis. He flips it out to Bentley. That was dangerous as Sam Powell takes him down. The SFA corner, former in-game recruit. Remember, winner goes to New Orleans to the Superdome to take on Jay Jettas in Oklahoma. 2nd and 11, Bentley. Yeah, he finds room to the outside. Can he turn that corner? He gets a good chunk, about 6. Exactly. So 1 for 4 today on 3rd down. They've got to fix that here if they want any chance. It's going to be a screen pass to Bentley, and it's brought down and actually tipped away. Taylor snuffed that out from the get-go. And another punt coming out, and there comes the Rocky Top chance. Can they put him deep? No, that's going to go into the end zone. Tennessee takes back over, up 14-3 here early on in the CFP opening round. The 6 versus 11 matchup here in the bottom right quadrant. Tennessee coming back. Can they stop going backwards? Tennessee in the pistol. Fakes the handoff. Has plenty of time back there. He's holding on to the rock. He has all day. He delivers a strike. Open man, Mario Reed. 32 yards. And there is that great offensive line doing their job, allowing Hennessy to sit back there and deliver a yam. 1st and 10 across the 50. Tennessee in business. They bring a blitz. It's picked up. He floats it, and that is caught by Chris Beach. 1st down again for Tennessee. Exactly. Hennessy could have pitched a tent back there, man. Dez now under center, and he goes down after about 2. Running between the tackles hasn't worked for him yet. He got that one nice run to the outside. But with Hennessy throwing the way he is, they look deadly right now. Now they come out Wildcat. We got Des Stiffy at quarterback. Man in motion. He's going to take it himself, and he gets stuffed in the backfield. I think Tennessee fans are just glad he didn't try to throw that one. They saw that coming a mile away. 3rd and 10 here for the Volunteers at the 35, 36. Fringe field goal range for their kicker as they're coming out empty for Hennessy. 4-man rush. They get past him. There he goes, and he's sacked! A massive sack for this defense. Paris Hancock yet again. As that will knock them out of field goal range. A critical stop there for Washington. Okay, D-sleep. 4th and 18 now. Can Tennessee pin them deep? Angling this out of bounds. And they're going to call that one a touchback. Just missed outside the 1. So Washington taking back over. They have 3.5 minutes here. A chance to score and get the ball back after half. They got to find a way. They're going to throw it here. Joe Davis, jump pass to the outside, way short. He does not look comfortable back there in the pocket. He had time. 2nd and 10 here. Maryland yet again. Quick option to the outside, and down he goes in the backfield. Nick Dobinski snuffing that one out. What we've seen historically from Washington is either this offense is incredibly effective or very much not effective as they come out in split back set here. 3rd and 10, trying to avoid yet another 3 and out as another screen pass is snuffed out. Have yourself a day. Taylor not carrying the left end. Taking Bentley down again. Another 3 and out for the Huskies. Since that 4th down turnover on downs, they've done nothing. They're coming after him here. We're going to get a return now, a big return. Nick Rogers, he finds outside, he angles, and he gets speared. But they're going to take over inside the 45. This first half has been all the home team, all Tennessee. And that's one of the experiments we're seeing today. Is the home team's going to dominate? How important is this home game? Reed in motion. Hands this off to Stiffy. He only gets about 1. Remember, folks, right after this game, we're going to go over to Alabama and watch E.J. Irons and company take on Coach Flame. Second and 9 here. Hennessy dumping that off, and that's going to be about 5. Hennessy having a very good first half here. 9 for 15. No critical mistakes quite yet. 3rd and 4. Can they keep the drive alive? They rush for over the middle. It's tipped away. Might have been looking for Reed there. A little miscommunication. 4th down. As the field goal unit comes out, it's going to be a 51-yarder here for Martin from left hash. 51 yards for the Tennessee kicker. Plenty of leg. And it's good. Tennessee takes a 14-point lead. Big start here for Coach Nick. All the naysayers, mainly me, saying that they'll never win a game day. Well, look what they're doing here. Now, if you remember the last time they were in the playoff, they faced Iowa State in the first round, where they got 4 first quarter turnovers, and it still wound up being a close game. So we won't count Washington out quite yet as they get this option going again. But the question for Washington right now is, can they find a way to move the ball? They haven't gotten a first down, I believe, since the first quarter. We got minute 30 left here. 3 timeouts for both teams. Still plenty of time for Washington, but got to figure out a way to move the ball. They're going to hand it off to Bentley. He finds some room up the middle. And he gets about 12. That's his best run of the day. They're going to hurry up to the line here. Offset I. They're going to hand it off again to Bentley. Can he turn that corner? It doesn't look like it. He gets about 4. The clock continues to run here as they take that first timeout. They want to talk about it with the coaching staff. Coach Damien here. So 2nd and 6 coming out in the pistol with 2 tight ends. Still no Bain. Joe Davis outside. Dumps that off. That was risky, but he finds John Gordon. Not much, as they're going to have to hurry up to the line. 3rd and 2. Washington. He's gearing deep. He finds his man. Sockrider can't bring him down. And Benny Simmons barely takes down Gordon. Have yourself a first half, Gordon. So here comes Washington now inside the red zone. They're geared up to the end zone. And he can't drag the foot. He missed him again. Maryland I time. Hand off to Bentley. He finds some room, finds some wiggle. He's still going. He gets about 15 as he goes inside the 10 here. But now that's twice Joe Davis has just barely missed a touchdown in the back of the end zone. 1st and goal, 30 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts. Safety blitz picks it up, floats that out wide. It was dangerous as Kevin Howell as they take that final timeout. Still time here if they don't score. Split back sets. This would be massive for Washington. 2nd and goal. They're going to hand it off to Bentley. Touchdown, Dominique Bentley. Washington gets on the board and pulls within 7. What a drive there for the Huskies to end the half, to put a touchdown up as they get the ball after halftime. Chance to double up the Volunteers here. So 22 seconds left. Does Hennessy have any time? They're going to get a nice return here from Nick Rogers. He gets to the 30. So 18 seconds left. Is Tennessee going to attempt something, or are they just going to go into half up 7? First and 10 here. Hennessy is going to throw. He dumps that one off. That was dangerous. Finds Chris Beach for 7. They take a timeout. They are in yam range. 2nd and 3. Couple of plays here. Chance to get into field goal range. They have a very powerful kicker. They bring a blitz. Hennessy delivers. He finds Reed. They're at the 50. They have another play here. They probably need about 10 to 15 yards to get in range. Hennessy in the backfield, 4-man rush. He has time. He dumps that one off. He goes out of bounds. 2-yard gain here. 5 seconds left. And it's Hail Mary time. Can Boss Hennessy stir up some Tennessee magic here in Neyland before halftime? Up 7. 5 seconds left. Hennessy, they bring a blitz. Hennessy, and he's sacked. But they call a timeout. They're going to get another play. So another chance here. They only lose 5. That doesn't really matter too much. Now they only rush 2. Hennessy has plenty of time. He's going to gear up a yam. And that is tipped away. So as we hit halftime here in the opening round of the CFP, number 6 Tennessee leads 17-10 over number 11 Washington. What a first half. And as we look here at the CFP, the winner of this game faces Oklahoma in the Sugar Bowl. And after this game, we'll head over to Alabama and Illinois in that 5-12 matchup. We'll take a break, and then later on tonight, we will watch TCU and Georgia. That'll be about 5:30 Eastern. And then the game to finish out the first round will be East Carolina traveling to Statesboro to take on Georgia Southern. As always, folks, we are affiliated with Home Field. Feel free to check them out. They're running like a 12 days of Home Field, so they have crazy sales every day, mystery boxes, all that stuff. Get some gear from your favorite team. Use code SFA. You can use it once per email. As we look here, and I'm very surprised by Tennessee right now. 175 pass yards, only 14 rushing yards. This is a team that has relied heavily on Hennessy and Des Stiffy running the rock this season. But today it's been all Hennessy through the air, and they have the lead. Where will this one take us, folks? As we're back from halftime, the Huskies are going to get the ball first. Can they fight their way back into this game? They've missed a ton of opportunities today. Missed touchdowns in the back of the end zone, 3rd and inches, right? So 4th down they missed. So can they put it all together? Daryl Bain there up top. He's in motion. They're going to give him the rock, the X factor. There goes Daryl Bain. He gets a first down. They can get one of their best players involved. This offense is all Bain and all Bentley. As Howell tries to get out wide, they hurried up way too quick. He's yamming it that way. Broken coverage. Benny Simmons tracks him down. Howell for 39. But the hurry up allowed some confusion on the defensive end there. So here come the Huskies inside the 30. After a big play to start the second half here. Bentley fakes it, dumps that off, and that's tipped away. Bobby Miller on the deflection. Davis 11-18 start the day. Couple of misses. 2 tight ends set now. Bentley in the backfield, tight end in motion. Sockrider coming down. Davis moves in the pocket, delivers a strike, cross body, and it's picked off. There goes Bobby Miller down the sideline. He has the ball, and he breaks away. There goes Tennessee. Broken tackle. Can he go all the way? He does. An epic pick 6 here for the Volunteers as they re-extend the lead to 14. Bobby Miller, broken tackle. Hits the corner. And Joe Davis, what are you doing throwing crossbody across the field? You know you can't do that. They sing out Rocky Top, and rightfully so. An electric play from the defense. And Washington fans are kicking themselves here as they remember that Season 9 CFP where they had 2 defensive touchdowns on Clemson and they still lost that game. An unbelievable play by Bobby Miller. And what is Joe Davis going to do now? He's missed 2 touchdowns just by the skin of his teeth, and now he throws a pick 6. How is he going to respond to the adversity? Tennessee, they've never lost in the first round. Can they close it out here? Up 14. All the momentum in the world. Here comes Bentley, and he goes down in the backfield. Bruno Van Peter. Have yourself a day. Washington only 2 of 7 on 3rd down here today. A little pistol formation here. 4-man rush over the middle. That's going to be a catch from Howell. Bobby Miller on the tackle. Yeah, welcome in, Jarkus. This has been a fantastic opening game. It's been a story of missed opportunities here for the Huskies as they've missed a couple of easy touchdowns, a 4th down, and then they threw that interception. They're going to get... Oh, they fake it to the fullback, and he runs it out wide. Imagine an actual running quarterback on this team if they put in Rayshon Gloop or a guy like D. Dowis or somebody. Sheesh. But 2nd and 6 here. Washington not going away. They're still driving here. Bentley to the outside. Can he break the tackle? He does. Sockrider couldn't bring him down, and now they do. A hard-fought 2 yards for Bentley makes this a 3rd and short. Powell in on the tackle. We got a wild day. The full CFP opening round today as we're under the Maryland eye. Hand off to Bentley. 3 lead blockers. He finds a hole. The power running gets him another fresh set of downs. First and 10. Davis drops back off the back foot again. Did he not learn? Joe Davis channeling his inner Josh Gamara. Trying to play hero ball here. Off the back foot, cross bodies. Benny Simmons now cheating up into the box. They're begging Davis to throw it. And he will. He has time. He's yamming it deep. One-on-one. Powell. Stockrider can't bring it in. Great pass coverage here from the Volunteers today. I see you say Gamara in chat. I roast Gamara. That's how it works. As we get a blitz here, delivers a strike. Hal, can he get the first down? No, he cannot. So decision time for the Huskies. Are they going to go for it again? Yes, they will. The opposing 35. Rocky Top blaring through the speakers. We're in the pistol. They're 0 for 1 today. Bentley up the gut. He makes a move. There he goes. First down, Washington. The drive is still going. This has been a great response for Washington, but they got to finish it as Gordon gets another catch here for 7. Dubinsky has 7 tackles here. We're threatening the red zone. I formation here, strong side. They're going to go counter, and he's going to... interesting there from Bentley. Holding on to the rock. It goes against his blockers. Does not get a first down as Bruno Van Peter takes him down. I formation again. 2 tight ends on that right-hand side. 3rd and 1. Davis. He goes up the middle. He breaks a tackle. First down, Washington. Dinking and dunking it down the field. Taking up a ton of time here in the 3rd quarter. We've still yet to see the Tennessee offense in the 2nd half. Fresh set of downs here in the red zone. Bentley breaks a tackle there, and Dubinsky brings him down in the backfield. Great run defense so far today. Holding Bentley to 4 yards of carry is a big W. Inside the 20 now. I formation here. Joe Davis. They're just crowding the line. They're begging him to throw it. He will. He has time. Plenty of time here for Davis. Floating it out wide. Just dumping it off to his fullback, who gets about 7. Fumbles that one out of bounds. Terry Atkinson. This defensive end, Brent Taylor, has been everywhere. Very good at covering the screens, covering these flats. And another 3rd down on this drive. Can Washington convert? They're 3 for 3 on this drive. Darrell Bain in the game. Davis. Yes, time. Dumps this one off, and they're not going to get the first down. And now it's a tough decision. Do you take a field goal, or do you go for it on 4th and medium? Going to be an interesting call here for Washington. And they are just going to settle for the field goal yet again down around the goal line. This one's going to be about 28 yards. And that's good. So they pull within 11 here. But another big-time stop for the Tennessee defense. All right, here comes Tennessee here. Nick Rogers on another return. As we got about 12 minutes left in this first CFP game. Bunch formation, top of the screen. They're going to toss it out that side to Stiffy. He gets the edge. Can he push through? He breaks 1, and he gets 6. Stiffy's not had a great rushing day today. He's had 1 big run. The rest have been pretty hard to find any yards. question is this Tennessee offense going to go cold after not being on the field? Hennessy, he has time, and it runs out, but they call it an incompletion. He got the ball out. So it's going to maintain that 3rd and short here. Both teams not really great on 3rd down today. Under center for Hennessy. He's going to throw it here. No, it's a delayed give to Stiffy, and he's stacked up in the middle. 3 and out for Tennessee. A big stop for this defense. Todd Dahl on the tackle, the middle linebacker. So Washington gets the rock yet again. But this time they've got to start scoring touchdowns. They're going to start around their own 31. Time of possession has been dominated by Washington here today, but they are losing by 11. Gordon in motion. They give it to Bentley. He stiffies the corner. He finds some room, but Brent Taylor brings him down after the first down. If Taylor wasn't there, he might have still been running as Bentley goes over 100 on the day. They hurry it up, offset eye. Face the handoff. Dumps that off to the fullback, who breaks 1, breaks 2. There goes Atkinson, and he gets a first down. It pays to have a fullback, folks, and Terry Atkinson delivers. A massive play there as they get a fresh set of downs inside the 50. Now offset eye, Washington starting to heat up on offense. They give it to Bentley, a nice block there, and he gets about 6. When Washington finds their rhythm, they are a beautiful offense to watch. Very hard to stop as they come out in this unique formation yet again. And they're actually going to audible out of it into the pistol here. He delivers it outside. There is Atkinson again. So the fullback getting involved here in the second half. Twice on this drive. They hurry it up there. Atkinson in the slot. They fake the handoff to Bentley. Plenty of time. Gearing deep there, and he finds Terrence Tatum, his first catch on the day, as we're now inside the 20, as they hurry it up here yet again. 1st and 10 for Washington, man in motion. To the end zone, Terry Atkinson, the fullback in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They pull within a score. Unbelievable personnel and play calls in Washington. They decide not to go for 2 here. They're just going to kick the field goal. And they're within 4. Tennessee getting cooked by a fullback on that drive. After that pick 6, they haven't done much. They've given up 10 points and had a 3 and out. Nick Rogers gets back to the 25 here. And yeah, the last 5 drives have not been great here for Tennessee. They had a punt the end of the half, and then a field goal, punt. So can they find a rhythm here on offense? 1st and 10, Laxton in motion. Hennessy, he's yamming this one deep, one-on-one, and it's tipped away by Jamal Campbell. Step for step there with Chris Beach down the sideline. And you got to think that the extended halftime with the CFP opening round, sure there was a halftime show mixed with being off the field for 3/4 of the 3rd quarter, made this team ice cold as they go backwards yet again. 3rd and 11. Washington is a very sickos team, D-Sleep. The offense they run is ridiculous. So 3rd and 11 here. Cheating up with the corner. He brings a blitz. He's throwing it to the outside. He overthrows his open man. Another 3 and out for Tennessee. Washington is going to get the ball back down by 4. What seemed like it could have been a blowout has immediately turned into a very, very close game here. Washington, they take the return. He finds some room to the left side. He runs over one. Justin Harvey for 16. So here comes Washington, a chance to take their first lead of the game since they were up 3-0. They flip the play, 3 receivers on the short side. Davis, only a 3-man rush. He gears up a deep one, out of bounds. Never gave his guy a chance. Second and 10 here. Third quarter ticking away. Bentley has some room on the outside, brought down by Bobby Miller, the guy who had the pick 6. I have no idea what Damian put, or if he changed it, but this is the same Washington playbook we've been seeing for years from this team. Dump off over the middle, and Bentley gets a first down. This is a Washington offense that, in those games against Clemson, Baylor, they love running these crazy run formations. Last play here of the third quarter. Bentley up the gut. He finds some room. There goes Bentley. Can he get to the end zone? Simmons gives chase, and he brings him down inside the 5. 36 yards for Bentley as we head to the fourth quarter. And as we head to the fourth quarter here in Neyland, they were down 14 just a few minutes ago, and now Washington could take the lead. They hand off the ball, and they stacked up in the backfield. Bobby Miller, have yourself a day. Second and goal here from the Huskies. Are they going to get stuffed yet again down by the goal line? Takes it to the fullback, dumps that off to Bentley. He breaks through 2! Touchdown, Washington! They take the lead here in the CFP. An unbelievable play. Breaks one, or just a complete miss from Bruno Van Peter. Unbelievable. And the field goal here to go up by 3, and they do. 17 unanswered since the pick 6. What a response from the Huskies. But how is Tennessee going to finish this one out? Nick Rogers returns it. And dominating time of possession, yardage, plays, everything you can think of. Just those missed opportunities and mistakes keep this a close one. Tennessee's got to figure out a way to establish a drive, establish a rhythm here. 8.5 minutes. Hennessy, deep drop. He delivers a strike, and it's a catch. You got to get Hennessy in a rhythm. Got to get him a 3-step, 4-step drop, 5-step drop, and deliver a hitch. It's a good way to start. 4 yards. Especially without the run game. Laxton in motion, 2 tight ends. Gonna hand it off to Stiffy. He has some room on the outside. He pushes through 1, but he gets hit from behind. 3 guys wrap him up. 3rd and 3. Tennessee desperate for a first down. No first downs yet in the second half. This is only their 9th play. Hand off to Des Stiffy. He delivers, and he's still running. 12 yards for Stiffy. Here come the Volunteers. They're not done yet, folks. Washington, 5 on the line. 4 receivers out wide. They give it to Stiffy to the outside. The pursuit is insane from this defense. They meet Stiffy at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down here for the Volunteers. Under center for Boss. He makes a move here. Deep drop here for Boss. He has time. Off the back foot. He misses his man. It was Hancock, Paris Hancock, that got to the backfield, hurried that throw, and now a deep 3rd down here for Tennessee on their own 40. Tennessee over the middle, delivers it to Mario Reed, and he goes down. 4th and 7. And I think it's a little too far for Tennessee to go for it, so they're going to have to rely on the defense. This is a defense that is starting to get tired out, as we see from this. Oh my, what a what a bounce. So 20-plus plays, 200-plus yards, 10-plus first downs for Washington, but only 3-plus points. Tennessee still very much in this game, but their defense needs to start getting some stops here. Audibling to the shotgun. Davis. He tries to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Jamarian Sippins, the former number 2 recruit in the country. A massive one. All right, are we officially putting in Bishop Moore? I'm officially wanting to put in Bishop Moore. Remember, folks, Nick is the coach of Tennessee. He is allowed to make a depth chart change at quarterback. He's deciding to go with 96 overall at quarterback. Bishop Moore, the historical choker. So let's see if he makes a play. They need a spark. This is the advantage of having a 2-quarterback system. 6 minutes to play. All right, folks. Rocky Top still blaring, but it's turned from triumph into desperation. 2nd and 11. 6 minutes left here for Washington. They have the lead. Davis delivers and it's a catch! Terry Atkinson again, the fullback, is having a legendary second half here. 5 receptions, 60 yards. They just throw the fullback into the slot and it works. Unbelievable. Fresh set of downs here for Washington. Davis dumping that off. It's low. We're in the pistol now. 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. Can Tennessee make a play? Davis dumping that off to the flat, and he's brought down. Bruno Van Peter wraps him up this time. 3rd and 9 now. This is the play. If Tennessee can't get a stop here, a lot of time's going to drain away as Washington will move into that 4-minute offense. 3rd and 9. Davis throwing it yet again. Throwing it out wide. That's dangerous. Can he get there? Hal is short. So Tennessee looking to get the ball back. With just under 5 minutes left here. 4th and 2. Watch out for a fake. Damian could decide to get tricky here as they are just going to run the clock. Drain as much of this away. Remember, Washington was down as much as 14 in the 3rd quarter. You're exactly right, Nick. Couldn't say it better myself. Here we go as they almost get to the punt here. We are going to get a return from Nick Rogers, and he gets to about the 23. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Here comes Bishop Moore, the star quarterback in the sim, with Des Stiffy in the backfield. Hands it off to Des Stiffy to get in. Stiffy's 1, and he rumbles and tumbles for 6. Second and 4 here, just over the 4-minute mark. Does Bishop Moore have the juice? Snowgraves in motion to the fullback. Bishop Moore's going to throw it. He steps up in the pocket, and Des Stiffy drops it. 3rd and 4. Bishop Moore. They bring a blitz. Beautiful. And he delivers a strike into coverage. 4th down. So decision for Tennessee now. Do you go for this? They're going to punt and rely on the defense to get the ball back. Cannot believe Des Stiffy dropped that. The freshman made the mistake. And that's what we always see. The freshmen just barely, they always seem to, flashes of greatness and then flashes of incompetence, just like a real freshman. So Washington now has a chance to end this game with a couple of first downs. Bentley gets a nice drive here. Winner goes on to face Oklahoma and Coach Jay Jettas in the Sugar. 2nd and 2 here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Running the clock here for Washington. Tennessee desperate for a stop. Davis is going to throw it over the middle. There's Howell. He gets a first down. And now Tennessee likely is going to have to start using their timeouts here to get the ball back for one last drive. Starting to run the clock here. Bentley, they're going to keep it with Davis. He goes to the outside, and Sam Powell brings him down. Coach Nick talking to his offense on the defense. They're cooking up something special if they can just get the ball back. Hand off to Bentley outside, and he goes down. Nick Dobinski in the backfield. The Tennessee defense comes alive here when it matters the most. 3rd and 15 now. Hand off to Bentley. He has some room. And he does not get the first down. But Tennessee, oh my. Washington is going for it here. They want to end the game right now. What an aggressive call here from Coach Damian. It's quick option. He doesn't get it. Tennessee takes over. An unbelievable call and a sway in momentum. Here comes the Volunteers. Life has been breathed into them. Bishop Moore hands off to Stiffy. He hurdles. Oh, Stiffy, please don't sell. Winner faces Jay Jettas, who's watching from the press box. 2nd and 10 here for Bishop Moore. Hands it off to Stiffy. He has some room to the outside, and he's wrapped up. These corners have been electric in run defense today. Des Stiffy averaging only about 3 a carry. 3rd and 7, a minute 30. No timeouts for Tennessee. Bunch formation here. Bishop Moore. He's going to have to throw it. Over the middle, it's caught, but short of the line to gain. He was trying to find Beach. 4th and 5. Game on the line here in Neyland. Moore, he has time, delivers it to Stiffy. This time he gets the first down. They live to fight another down. They hurry it up, a minute left. Moore, he has time, delivers a strike. There's another catch. They're now in field goal range. "35 yards away. Another dump off, this time to Laxton. They're just getting a bit closer here for the kicker. 40 seconds left. Moore. Another dump off here, out of bounds to Laxton. 3rd and 2 upcoming, but the clock does stop. It'd be about a 45-yarder from here. 3rd and 2, Moore. And Laxton breaks the tackle. He's still going. 30 seconds left. And Tennessee could win this game now. They're threatening the red zone. 33 seconds. Plenty of time for the Volunteers. Bishop Moore drops back. He has time. He just throws that away. Good throw there by Moore. CFP on the line. 2nd and 10, 30 seconds left. Moore, deep drop. He has time. Delivers a strike. Touchdown, Jake Laxton the third. Tennessee takes the lead. 25 seconds left. Bishop Moore masterclass. Unbelievable play. Unbelievable drive from Bishop Moore. Redemption for Coach Nick in Tennessee here on game day. But there's 25 seconds left, folks, and Washington has 2 timeouts. Darrell Bain today, 1 reception for 7 yards. Bentley or Bain. Washington in shambles. 25 seconds left. They're going to do a screen pass. Bentley, he has room on the outside. And he goes down using one of those timeouts. Only 5 yards. They got to get at least about 15 yards to get into yam range. They need a touchdown. Davis, that's a first down. They get up to the 40. And Washington calls that last timeout. Interesting strategy here. 16 seconds left for the Washington Huskies. Throws that deep out of bounds. Beautiful, tight spiral to the corner there. Joe Davis, he's missed a couple of those today, but that was massive. Here comes Washington. And we got a booth review here. The SEC refs now. As that looks good. That's good on Sundays, folks. That's 2 feet. Let's move on. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands. There we go. It stands. All right, we're at the 43 here. Anything short of a first down is a loss for Washington. They can't run back up to the line. This is it. 12 seconds left for Joe. He dumps that to Bentley, and he gets short! That's going to end the game! They're not going to get up to the line. No way! 1 second! They get it off, but no! The second goes out! The game is over! Tennessee wins the first CFP game! Number 6 is moving on! Bishop Moore is the hero! Coach Nick wins another first-round CFP game, and they will move on to face Oklahoma in the Sugar Bowl. An unbelievable second half. And Coach Nick survives. Washington gave them everything they could. What a start to the 12-team playoff era. Jake Laxton, the freshman tight end, is your player of the game, as he had 2 TD catches and none bigger than the one at the end, and he dominated that last drive as well. A pick 6, putting Bishop Moore, unbelievable game. That was an incredible start to the CFP era. And for anyone who thinks that 12 is too many, man, I don't know. That was a great game. Bishop Moore coming in, delivering the strike to Laxton. Unbelievable. And the Des Stiffy redemption catch as well on that 4th down. Yeah, now Nick got to tell me, are you going to start Bishop Moore? Unbelievable. 31-27, an absolute classic here in the first round of the CFP. And the difference was all of the missed opportunities for Washington. They had 2 fourth down and ones that they missed. They had 2 touchdowns in the back of the end zones that they missed. And Tennessee just never went away. They had the lead for most of the game. This was such a great play, this interception. And then all of a sudden, the fullback takeover. But Laxton comes back. Unbelievable. And I actually, for the CFP games, I want to make sure I get the... you know how it glitches sometimes in bowl season? I want to make sure I get a scoring summary at least. So let me snip this. And let's take a look at the stats. Remember, folks, we are now looking for CFP MVP. So we're going to go through all of the stats. So Hennessy and Moore both played pretty well. Hennessy just couldn't get anything going in the second half, and he didn't really use his running ability today. Des Stiffy, bad start to the CFP. He's lucky they're moving on because he would have been blamed. Chris Beach, leading receiver, but Jake Laxton, some critical catches on that final drive and 2 touchdowns. Laxton also with 6 pancakes. And Nick Dobinski leading with tackles. Benny Simmons as well. Bruno Van Peter got himself a sack. Jamarine Sippins got a sack. Obviously, Bobby Miller got himself that pick 6. That was unbelievable. Then do we have any forced fumbles? Yeah, Brent Taylor on that sideline. It wasn't recovered and went out of bounds. We had no blocks or safeties or Bobby Miller got TD. Nicely done, Bobby Miller, man. That play was incredible. And it's an end of the road for Washington. Joe Davis, the senior, in his final game, he played a hell of a game. He played great at the end, especially in that second half. He was kind of rattled there in the first half. And Bentley as well, a great game for him. Unfortunately, that on those 4th downs, they decided to do like an option play instead of just giving it to him up the middle. But that's, you live and you lose with those calls. And how about the fullback, Terry Atkinson? Unbelievable. 5 receptions, 63 yards. He was cooking there in the second half. Darrell Bain was disappointing. Jason Johnson, these safeties, these corners were great out wide. He had 2 sacks from both these guys. And that's really what kept him in it, is getting through that offensive line. Unbelievable game. And if that is an indication of anything to come, man, this is going to be a wild CFP. As we are now, I'm going to end the stream and take a couple of minutes to get set up for the next game, which will be Alabama taking on Illinois, and I'll at you guys all again. And all the VODs and highlights, hopefully, from these games will be out today. So we are trucking away here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the first round. I'll be back right away with the next game. Peace.